What's up YouTube? It's me, a boy BuaLock, Demonology, and it's been a long time. This is my affliction guide for season 4 of Dragonflight. Demo, Destro, and Affli, all three specs are good, but Affli and Demo seem little bit better in shuffles at least. And in threes you can play all three of them, not gonna lie. Currently played Affli in threes and Demo. No, I played Affli in threes and Demo and Affli in shuffles. Got 2 for 50 on both of them. 2.2 in threes, pretty good. Comp I played was Affli, Asa, and Resto Shaman. Preferable is with Holy Paladin or maybe Provoker. But that's the comps I played. Anyway, let's go with the talents. Okay, let's go talents. I'll say rotation. I'll say also stats and other stuff. Currently, I have around 100% mastery in combat, and I'll also tell you guys how I got it. Anyway, let's start with talents. Talents are like this. I'm gonna cleanse my weak aura here. Okay, like this. Actually, I'll just cleanse it here. There we go. So this is the talents. What can you change here? You can. I played this mainly in threes because I wanna peel my teammates, right? Or bait like these spells and stuff. So when you play with this, fear breaks a little harder, so it can outlast your dots tiny bit, which may force healer to dispel, and if they dispel it's like 500k evade damage plus silence, so it's pretty huge. If you don't want to play this, you can go here for drain soul damage 8%. You can also go here for Shadow Fury cooldown reduction. You can also go Fell Synergy here. And if not, you can go here Sweet Souls. But currently I'm playing like this or that mainly. This is also really good. You can still put it here. Or you can put here for extra stamina and 3% stamina. Anyways, let's leave it like this. That's the left side talents. On the right side, I don't pretty much I don't really change anything. Nothing really to change there. We play this row. This is really huge. Every time you Malefic Rapture, enemies that have EV on, they take additional damage from overtime effects, which means every time you Malefic Rapture, and if all three of the targets have EV and they are in line, they will take 30% extra damage. Okay, this is also good 9% shadow damage whenever you drain soul someone. So you can keep these stacks up. So 9%, that's 39% already. We play with Soul Rot. Maybe you can like remove these and put here sometimes. I don't know. I just don't touch right side of the talents. PvP talents are Jinx, really good talent they added recently. Rampant Affliction. It says it reduces damage of UA, but trust me, it's worth it because one UA only, they will dispel it a lot, and you will have to like really struggle. And Rotten Decay is really good talent. Every time you drain life or drain soul, your dot duration on target extends, so you don't really need to refresh your dots a lot. So Jinx is talent that every time you curse someone with the Curse of Tongues, Weakness, or Exhaustion, you add the Agony and Corruption on them. So this pretty much saves you 3 globals. So this is really good. But curses cost 1 shard. But still, you will almost never go out of shards. Anyway, that's the talents. It will be in like description or Discord. I always answer questions on Discord. If you have any questions, join the server or like DM me. Anyway, that's pretty much the talents. Let's go to the gaming, okay? The rotation and all that stuff. So after rotation is simple. You can basically all you have to worry about is not dropping your agony stacks down. So every time you agony someone, you wanna refresh it, because like 12 stacks does way more damage than let's say 4 stacks. So you don't want it to reset, you just refresh it. So your main priority pretty much is keeping agony stacks up, keeping UA on everyone, and then corruption is just, it has no stacks, nothing, you can just refresh it anytime. But easy way to do this is to either use, let's say, casters. You are against casters, you wanna use Curse of Tongues. That way you apply Curse of Tongues, Agony and Corruption, right? Because of talent Jinx. Here, again, Curse of Tongues, we get 3 dots. Also another way into classes that don't have kick, to not waste your global. Look at this. I apply Curse of Tongues and then try to cast UA, right? I can't because of global. But what can I do into classes that don't have kick, or enemies don't have kick ready? You can cast UA into Tongues, and that way, look at this, you have all your dots up. You have Tongues, you have Agony, Corruption, and UA. So when you cast UA, your GCD resets, and then you can instantly Tongues. But if you Tongues, your GCD starts, and you can't instantly UA. Pretty much same thing with the Soul Rot and Phantom. If you Phantom, then you can Soul Rot instantly. But I think it's kind of better to Phantom first, because they can't dispel Phantom, but they can dispel the Soul Rot. So you want to Phantom probably first. I would do like that. Anyway, let's go with the like what I usually do in arenas. Like, you go in, put port, gate, whatever. Depends on what class I face. If it's casters, I usually Curse of Tongues first. I don't want to cast UA because they will kick me. Then I cast UA, Soul Rot, Phantom, Dark Clair, Trinket, Soul Swap, and then I have Focus Macro, and I just Focus Swap on Soul Swap on the focus target. And then Drain Life. But this is what you need to pay attention to a lot, okay? Look at this. I'm Drain Life, Drain Souling, Drain Soul. Enemy gets Shadow and Brains, which is 9% increased damage from you. Also another thing is this one here. Dread Touch. If you keep these stacks up all this time, look at this, here and here, you're gonna do a 39% extra damage. You can just look at this. This stack, this is about to drop, right? Let's say 4 seconds. You see that? Bam! You drain soul one time and it resets to full duration. So as Affli, your main goal, there is no like such PV rotation or like I'm gonna do this, and your job is to keep this like 9% stack, keep the UA up all the time, and Dread Touch up. And rest is like, you just dump your shards whenever you can with your Malefic Rapture, and keep your dots up. Pretty much that's pretty much it. Like there is no one-shot build or something like that. This is what you pretty much do all the time. Like you dot everyone, keep your Shadow and Brain stacks, Dread Touch, dot everything, their Soul Swap, Dark Glare, big Drain Soul. Keep the stacks up. And these trackers and everything is, you can have weak aura for it, but I use Tell Me When. And import codes and everything is in Discord. You can join and get it for free. Did you guys know? For free? But yeah, that's pretty much it for Affli. I mean, there is no like special rotation or something like that. One more thing. Let's. That's pretty much it. Like, as rotation, like there is no rotation. You just dot everyone. Like, keep your dots up. Like here, I'll list important stuff. Keep your dots up. Do not let your agony stacks drop. If you do, it's fine. World is not ending, but you lose some damage. Also, keep this stack up. The Shadow Embrace, 9%, and EV once in a while. Not EV, Malefic Rapture once in a while to keep this Red Touch. And also one more thing, when you drain soul on a target that has dots, you have chance to proc instant Malefic. Here, this Tormented Crescendo. That means we have instant Malefic Rupture, so we don't have to cast. And this pretty much procs almost every time. So that's the most important thing, to keep agony stacks like this Shadow Embrace stack and Red Touch for extra damage. Keeping your dots on everyone is important. And one more thing, you don't really want to hard cast as Affli. So what you pretty much want to do is like fake cast a lot, because they will 100% kick you on EA or Drain Soul or Drain Life. 100% insta kick. So try to fake cast, and once you get precog, when you get precog, you can soul rot on someone and then soul swap, and then if you're dying with precog, you heal to like full HP. Okay, you're gonna heal full no matter what, unless dampening is like super high. Try to fish for precogs. Also, when you soul rot, sometimes you can drain soul. When you soul rot, you can drain soul like this. Fake it. Fake drain soul. Because whenever you soul rot, people expect you to do drain life, right? Because that's what soul rot affects. But if you do this, drain soul, and they kick into that, and they miss, then you can full drain life. Does it make sense? You bait precog with drain soul, because it's similar spells. Both of them are draining, but it's sometimes melees, not melees, but in general people don't, sorry melees. In general people, when they see drain, they think of drain life and they insta-kick it. So if you fake that, you can full drain life and get full HP with it. Plus do some really good damage. Anyway, again, against casters and like against someone who doesn't have kick, you wanna do EA into curse. Any curse, depends. If it's warrior, you wanna slow them. If it's paladin, you can curse of weakness. Use your amplify curse too. It's really good. Disables crits on enemies and slows them extra. Pretty good. So yeah, if enemy has no kick, you wanna use EA into curse. That way you save a global GCD and you get all your dots up in one cast. Otherwise, if you curse first and then start casting, you already lose GCD. And then it's harder because they may have kick now. So yeah, pretty much that's the that is the rotation, I would say. I don't know if it's even rotation, because rotation is like, okay, you want to constantly do this and win the game. But like on Affli, it's so like you want to keep your UA and keep your dots up. You get this stack, Malefic Rapture. Whenever you are free casting, you want to dump your Malefic Raptures and you do like massive damage. So, 400k Malefic Rapture? That's crazy. Anyway, that's pretty much because of my mastery. If I put sockets, oh, I do have sockets. I changed something, I don't remember what. Anyway, you can get this ring only this week. If you do weekly raid finder here, that ring has 1.4k mastery, only 2 upgrades, but if you upgrade it more, you can get 1.6k mastery, 3.8k stamina, and something like 600 haste. So this ring I will be using. I will upgrade it. I need to do some mythic plus for it. I crafted boots on precog. I crafted precog on boots, but you can also craft precog on something else, maybe ring later on, and buy these boots. It has haste versa. I've done that on a few of my logs, that I got these boots and I crafted precog on something else. The tier sets I'm running are legs, hands, head, and chest. Why those? Because hands gives you haste mastery, legs gives you crit haste, mostly running it for haste. Not really, we don't really need crit that much. Haste versa is on head, really good haste, 700 something. 815, my bad, in combat. And chest gives you 800 mastery and crit. Also running it for mastery. Everything else I have is belt, neck, wrist, everything is mastery. The ring is from Action House with mastery versa. Gives you 950 each of them. Pretty good ring. Lower eye level, but it gives you good stats. My shoulders is haste versa, normal shoulders. And that's pretty much the item. Stuff is haste versa too. That's the items. My other lock has more mastery, 104 if I'm not wrong. But I'm not sure what I have different there. I think I have crafted the shoulders there, and that's why. Anyway, this is already getting too long. There is nothing like special, even like rotation to say. So anyway, I'll do this, okay? Okay, important stuff. 1, keep your dots up. 2, don't let agony stacks reset. Okay, 3, keep your shadow stacks. 4, keep your dread touch buff up. 5, fake cast with UA or drain soul. Never fake cast with drain life. You can fake cast with drain life too, because they will 100% kick it. But I would save drain life to heal myself or do damage. So you can easily fake cast with drain soul, because people will think it's drain life sometimes, and they will 100% kick you away, because that's the main like dispel protection Affli got. So if you don't cast UA on anyone, you won't do anything pretty much. So that's the important stuff. 6, you can cast, you can fake cast after soul rot with drain soul. Once they miss the kick, then you can drain life. Because if you drain life instantly, they will kick you and you will lose your stacks of drain life and it won't heal much. Anyway, I think that's the pretty important stuff roughly. I'll show you guys a few more things, like why I play this talent, because some looks don't use it. But this is why mostly. When you pet suck your pet, look at this. I'm gonna kick the training dummy, right? I kicked it, and my kick is on cooldown. Now I'm gonna summon new pet with this, and my kick is reset. That way you can kick twice. So if you miss one kick on a healer, or let's say Disc Priest is trying to ultimate penance, and you kick them, they are locked out, they think you don't have kick anymore. Some of them will know, some good healers tracking it, so they will try to fake it next time. But most of the healers, at least on low ratings, they won't fake it again because they think you don't have kick, but in reality you have kick. So you lock them again and you guys pretty much win the game because you just silence healer for 12 seconds. That's why I run this talent here. What else can I add to this? Like, I can't think of anything. Like, I was like, okay, I'll make the guide, but like, there is no like, you wanna press this. That's not how AFFLI is. Like, you don't have like, I would say burst is like, you get your all stacks, like, you spread agony on everything, by the way, pets and everything, because agony gives you drain life stacks. Anyway, burst would be something like this, I would say. Like, you have all your dots up on everyone. Let's get on this. And then you do like that, get Shadow and Brain stack, then that, Soul Rot, Phantom, Dark Lair, Soul Swap, then you Soul Swap on the target. And that's pretty much the burst, I would say, and then drain life in the end. I mean, it does pretty good damage, not gonna lie. 552k, that's probably on PvE. That's probably on PvE, dummy. But yeah. AFFLI can do really good burst, but that depends on if you're free casting. If you're free casting, you dot everyone, Soul Rot, Soul Swap, Drain Life if you want to. You can spam Malefics. And you can also like fish for instant cast Malefics too with the Brain Soul. Here we got the proc twice, 2 Malefics sent out, another one, another one. That didn't proc. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there is no really, you wanna press this and that. I would say Demo has that more, and Destro, but on AFFLI it's like freestyle, I would say. You just dot everything, and then you, based on your position and like if you're target or like free casting, based on that you can do some big damage with malefic spam. Otherwise there is no like rotation, I would say. At least that's how I feel like. If anyone feels different, feel free to comment. That's totally fine. But when I play Affli, I feel like I just need to keep my stacks up of Agony, try to keep my Shadow Embrace, this, and pretty much rot the enemy and just outlast them. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is getting too long. I hope this guide will be helpful to some of you. Maybe not for multi-rank ones and cluds and all this stuff, but the tiny guys that trying to get rival, duelist and above, maybe it will get you through that. So anyway, thanks for watching, lurking, and all this support through years. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, peace, peace. Much love.